Hello everybody and welcome back to our very first farm in Farming Simulator 22. We are continuing to work on growing our little farm here into a major producer in this little town of Elmcreek. We are currently working on trying to get to the point where we're able to make enough grass and also wheat to feed our chickens over here and then eventually have some cows off in this direction. At the moment, I believe we're still waiting on our wheat to grow. So let's check this field over here. Our wheat is currently in growth stage 3 of 7. So we have what? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 4 months of more growing and then 5 months until we're ready to harvest. Let's check the calendar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. I guess we're waiting for wheat, right? So wheat is able to be in July. So we need to make it to July. In the last episode, we sold off a bunch of our silage. We're also doing a bunch of grass, trying to turn the grass into silage using our Silage Factory over here. So grass will not grow in December, January, or February, which means we're going to have to get through a couple of months of before our grass is going to finish growing. And then we'll be able to go over here and harvest our wheat. But for now, I think what we need to do is we probably need to sell some of these eggs here because we don't have enough space to have that just kind of sitting there like that. So let's see. Trying to remember what my keybinds were for this. Okay, so we'll pick that up. Let's get these over here. Pick that up and take it over to the sell-all point. I know that some people are super realistic about this game. I personally like to find as many conveniences as I can without killing the realism too much. I have this, oops, well, that works too. I have this sell everything point here, which allows me to sell things without having to drive all the way over to the vendor every single time we want to do that, because that gets really old and boring very quickly. So we'll take these guys here. Can I get both of these in a pallet? Nice. Okay. Well, we're going to try to do that next time. We'll stack them up 4 at a time, or maybe even 6 at a time if I can stack it up the right way. Doesn't look like that one stayed in the sell-all point. Okay. Or maybe it doesn't like being on its back like that. Okay. Trying to get this to flip back over. There we go. Now it's selling. That's what we needed to happen. All right, so now we have our eggs selling. Let's get our forklift park back over here so that we can check our chicken feed, see how well we're doing with that. Well, turn our engine off. So, over into our animals here. Our chickens still have several months worth of feed available to them. I don't know, do we still have any wheat left in? Nope, so the chickens have all of our wheat already, which means we're gonna have to buy some here pretty soon. But anyways, let's go ahead and advance to the next month. Okay, chickens should still be good though. They still have 5,000 liters of feed, and they're currently using 1,800 a month. So we got at least 2 more months worth of feed before we have to start buying food for them. Grass does not grow in December, January, or February, so we should not have experienced any growth on our grass over here. So let's run over here and just double check that. And I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and advance time another month. Okay, so now we should have, because it doesn't grow in February, so we have to wait for March for it to grow, which means that our wheat over there is not going to be, that's no bueno. Let's go ahead and do another round of taking our eggs over there. Just because we're trying to, it's hard to see because it's not ideal, but it is what it is. It's very difficult to do with the snow in the way. Should have just did it that way and just, yeah. I need to remember to do it this way every time, because this will be much faster. Still being able to do it 2 at a time, but not having to stack them. That would be much more convenient. I think they're selling. So now we'll go back and grab the other 2, get those selling, and then we'll advance time 1 more month after we check our chicken feed levels, because we don't want them to starve. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think it likes me having my forks down while the snow's there, so that was weird. Let's get this down into there. Up we go. Get our eggs sold. I have a mod that will auto sell my milk, but they don't have I couldn't find a mod that auto sells the chicken eggs. Alright, we'll let those get sold. Go park the forklift again. This is going to be a very repetitive and boring thing that we have to do, but just need to get I need to get an auto-loading trailer is the gist of it. Okay. That's done with that. Chickens have another 3,000 liters, so we should be good for at least another month. Let's go ahead and advance time to the next month. Okay. Still, I was about to say, please tell me that the snow is going to go away. We don't want to sit there having to stare at that. Okay. So, oh. What was I supposed to do here? Oh, I forgot that I was supposed to plant some grass. Okay, well, I guess we'll do that now then, so I don't forget to do it. We won't ever have to do it again once we get it done this first time, so that's okay, I guess. I think 270 is what we're looking for. Yes. Get our width set up. Get the tool turned. Get the tool put down, turned on, and we'll do that. All right, well, we need to go back and forth across this field a few times to get some grass planted here, because I totally forgot that that was something I was supposed to do. I intentionally set my tractor here, you know, trying to make sure that I did that, but as usual, my brain just did not remember. Even though this was yesterday, I have a very terrible memory. So, yeah. Get this turned around like this. And we'll start doing some back and forth passes. I do have mods installed that allow me to go much faster on this than you normally would be able to. So if you're wondering about that, that's what's going on. I also have the GPS guidance steering, the GPS steering guidance mod, which allows me to get precision application of products. You can see the tool width is selected currently, which allows me to basically make it so I'm getting perfect passes every single time using the software. So I'm going to turn around and do a headland pass this way on this side, even though I don't really want to. These buildings are just a little bit in the way, and it'll make life much easier if we just kind of give ourselves a little bit of room to turn around. All right, cool. I don't really like going back and forth up here onto the train tracks. It's kind of a pain. Okay, dude, seriously, I tried several times to get that to go on the thing there, and it just did not want to do it. All right, cool. So we'll get up here, we'll do a few passes back and forth, and then we'll go and see about cutting some grass. All right, we're finishing up this last little strip here. I'm kind of curious to know if we're actually going to make it to the end before we run out of seed. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Come on, don't make a liar out of me. Sweet. All right, we got all of our seed planted, and then now we should be able to go ahead and harvest this grass here. So yes. I know those of you who have been watching the series, if you have been following it, you've seen a lot of grass cutting on this series, but that's our primary form of making money at the moment until we're able to start getting some cows and stuff. So this is what we got to do. Let's go ahead and get our seeder put away, then we'll go grab our mower set up and get started on that. Then we need to start thinking about maybe buying some wheat because I don't know that we're going to be able to make it all the way until the next harvest before we're going to have to buy some food for the chickens. But that's okay. We're going to get all of this done as quickly as we can. So for those of you who are new, we do have this cool mower setup here where we have a full-on mower slash swather thingy in the front. We have a very quick baler in the back here, and then we also have the bale trailer over there behind that. And I'm going to remember this time to actually deploy that B? Spacebar. Okay. I'm going to remember to deploy that now so that I don't forget to do it later, because that's a big pain in the rear when you do that. And then now we need to get the this guy here folded down. Let's see, get all that folded. Okay, sweet. We're going to do a couple of headland passes this way so we can make some room. Why are we stuck? Okay. So we can make some room to turn around where these trees are, because they can be kind of a pain when you're trying to do it this way. Then we'll start doing some back and forth cutting over in that direction. Gotta give myself a little bit of extra room because this setup is very finicky about not being able to turn too sharp. Okay, and then once we're done with this part, I'm going to have to reset up my width because I forgot to do that before we attached the trailer. Okay, sweet. And then if I remember correctly, we want to start from this end here because we want to do some stripes going back. But first, let's detach the trailer here. We'll get our width reset to that. And then we'll move it over that way. Oh, got to reattach the trailer. Okay. And the reason we have to do that is this trailer is this baler is a modded baler. I say this every episode, but I know there's a lot of people who haven't seen this yet. This baler is a modded baler that has an extra wide pickup, and it's actually wider than my mower up there, so it uses that when I do the auto width for my GPS steering, so we got to pay attention to that. I'm going to try to get this lined up as best I can from here with the edge of the field there. That's probably good. So let's get the lights all turned off. We'll get our GPS steering turned on. We'll get the mower turned on. Get our cruise control turned on. And get all of this stuff moving. And ideally, we should be able to start doing some back and forth... what's the word I'm looking for? Back and forth cutting. It's just... Sometimes the words just will not come to you. Okay, so we'll go up here, we'll turn around, and then I'll put a nice big cut in here because you guys don't want to watch this thing happening over and over and over again. It gets kind of boring. It gets pretty boring really quick. I have to sit through it, but you don't. All right, so I'll come back when we're mostly done with going in that direction so you guys can see a nice, neat, alternating striped path of cut grass versus not cut grass. Alright, and as I try to do every episode, we'll do a nice showcase of the neat little rows of alternating pattern there as we're using the GPS guidance steering. But now we're going to go ahead and do a big wide turn in this direction so we can flip around and start going back the other way. So I need to be on this row here. So that way we can start going back and going off in that direction, and then we'll finish off that little patch over there and drop off our grass. But still a lot of cutting to get done, so let's get back to it. Alright, we're finishing up the last little stripe over here, and I have to say this is a pretty cool vantage point for our work camera over there, down at the bottom. Kind of cool to watch the entire train going from the back like that. So we need to kind of swing around after this, because I don't want to... I have crop destruction turned off, so it shouldn't affect anything, but, you know, I do try to not go into my other fields with my mower as best as I can, just, you know, because. Just because. So we'll kind of swing around like this once or twice to get the last little bit of the field over here. And I got stuck. I was really trying to avoid that. Let me out. Let me out. Yeah, so the only thing about this setup is that the trailers kind of push on you. go up and around this way and turn around and try to get the last little bit of this stuff going. All right. You just gotta be super careful when you're doing this to not turn too sharply, because the trailers like to get caught on you. Okay, one last little pass to turn around here. Here I go again, getting stuck on my trailer because I'm impatient and I want to get this done. Oh, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Just going straight this way. Come on. There we go. All right, so that's going to go ahead and finish all of that up. Oh, oh, oh. As I try to not get stuck anymore. All right, get that work. Hold on. Get that work camera turned off. There we go. Now we need to put all of these bales in. We didn't get quite as much grass because we have one less field than we normally do. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get this pushed back over here, get our bales stored in the silage. We're also going to double check and make sure that we're not forgetting to make sure that this is set to storing and not selling, because we want to wait until the best time of the year to sell this stuff. I think what I want to do is I want to make sure, there we go. Just want to make sure that this stuff's going to fall off the trailer right on top of there to make sure that we don't have any issues with them actually falling into the silage bay. I've had that happen before, and then we have to go back and like manually push them in. So now let's get the baler taken off. We'll put our mower away. Do that right there. And we can take our tractor back over in this direction, because we need to fertilize our grass fields for the next one. And the cycle continues. So, back into here. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need to buy an auto bale trailer, because doing it with the forklift is gonna take a long time. As a matter of fact, well, the next time we need to buy one, we will. Right now, we need to buy some big bags of fertilizer. I'm actually going to buy 2, just so we can make sure we're all set for that. Go over here. I do have the delivery mod installed, which allows you to set a delivery point wherever you want, and purchased items will spawn right there for a modest 2% or 2.5% fee of whatever it is that you're buying. I think that's a pretty reasonable trade-off for the convenience of not having to drive all the way down to the store every time you're going to buy something. So now we need to get over to our grass field. We'll go ahead and just kind of run around this direction over here. All right, cool. So I think we have enough money to buy another chicken coop if we wanted to, but we really need to figure out how much wheat we're going to need for each of our fields there. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to hold on to the money that we have and see where it goes. So we have to fertilize this entire field all the way over there. I'm going to finish that on my own time, and I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, we finished that field over there. I was going to try to test and see if we did that, but I forgot that we just planted that this month, so we're going to have to wait until next month before we're able to actually get that. I guess it kind of makes sense for us to just go ahead and advance time now, right? Oh, no, we need some feed for our chickens. But, you know, we're going to need to use the forklift for that anyway. So let's just go ahead and position this over here so that next month we can put some fertilizer over there, maximize our grass growing operation over here. And this time, hopefully, we'll remember that that's actually there like that. Let's go ahead, get our tractor turned off. We'll head over to our forklift. Let's buy... as much as I hate doing this, let's buy, we need to get through, it's currently April, right? So we need to get through May, June, July. July we can harvest our wheat, and that will allow us to hopefully get through the entire year. Hopefully we'll have enough this time. So we need 3 months worth of food. We need 1,800 liters of food. We're going to round it up to 2 just to make the math easier. So 2, 4, we need 6,000 liters. Whew, okay. So let's go over here to the wheat. These are 1,000 liters each. Let's see, can we get 6? Well, hold on. 1,800 times... I can't do math. I really can't do math. So 1,800 times 5 is 9,000... Wait, hold on. We only need... What am I doing? We need 3 months of food. We need 1,800 times 3 months is 5,400. So yeah, we need to buy 6 anyway. So we'll just buy all 6 of these. And now we need to go over here and pick them up. I'm not gonna make you watch me load all of these into the chicken feed. We'll do one, and then I'll cut to do the last of them to just get all of this finished. Well, it helps if I was actually paying attention to some stuff. Oh, didn't have it on forks enough. There we go. All right, so we'll drive this over to the place where we can drop this off. Unfortunately, they did not make this so that I can just set this on the thing and then go back and pick another one while it empties. I have to sit here and hold it. So, yeah, that's kind of lame. There we go. All right, so I'll finish feeding the chickens over here and be back when we're ready to advance to harvest time. All right, we only have one more left, so let's go over, grab this, get these chickens fed for the next little bit. Oops, I thought I went all the way down. I guess I did not. Let's get over here, get these done, and then, well, we need to advance to the next month so we can fertilize that grass field over there. Then after that, we should be able to advance to harvest time, so that'll be pretty sweet. All right, we just gotta sit here and suck it up while we wait for the feed to fall out of the container here. Fortunately, it doesn't take that long, so yeah, we'll have a pretty decent amount of feed available for the next few months. Excellent. All right, so we're gonna get this parked back over here. Put the forks all the way down, make sure that they're all the way down. Nope. Get that turned off, and now we can advance to the, well, hold on, let's save really quick. I have a bad habit of not saving. All right, so now we're gonna advance to the next month. Cool. So now we should be able to, oop, wrong button. Should be able to fertilize all of this. Get this all growing the way we want it to grow. I'm wasting a fair bit of it, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll get this fertilized, and then we should be able to advance time to July when we're ready to do our next harvest for the wheat. We'll find out how much we actually got, and see if that's enough to get us through an entire year with the chickens. And then hopefully we can look and see how many acres that was and find out. I mean, I'm sure I probably could have just looked it up online, but as I said in the last episode, it's more fun to just kind of go and figure it out yourself. Okay, so we're going to finish off this last little bit here. Bring a little bit less, use a little bit less fertilizer on this part because we don't need the full width there. And then we'll go park our tractor and get ready for harvest time. Excellent. All right, so we have lots and lots of grass field here. What we may end up doing, though, like I said, is we may convert this other odd-shaped field into a wheat field and kind of see how that goes. But I want to see how much wheat we're going to get out of this harvest here. So, yeah, let's go get our tractor parked. Eventually. Takes a little bit of time to get all of this done. Get that put away. Get the tractor turned off. And then let me just go double check our grass setting. I'm pretty sure that the grass and the wheat are going to be ready at the same time. 2 out of 3. It's got 2 more months to go, May, June, July, and I think we have 2 more months left on our, where's my calendar here? 2 more months left on our wheat harvest. Cool. So what we're going to do now is we're going to advance time to July. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, let's check our eggs over here. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and buy that auto-loading trailer. What am I looking for? I typically use the bale loading trailer, this guy here, because he's cheap. And I can use it for an auto-loader, which is what I like to do there. So let's go grab that. This is going to make moving our eggs over to the sell point there much, much faster and more convenient. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, cool. So now we can come over here to where the eggs are. I'm going to make sure that we have our trailer set up so that it will load all the pallets, not just the unfull ones. Or just the full ones. And then let's double check what side we're unloading from. We'll do the right side because that'll be easier. Swing around like this here. And what do you mean it's blocked? There's nothing there. Oh, come on. Why is it being... Okay. Let's try flipping around this way, and maybe if I come up this way, switch it to the left side, maybe it'll unload now. I don't have the patience for this kind of stuff. I really don't. Now we have to sit here and wait for the eggs to sell for some reason, because it's telling me that the unloading area is blocked, which makes no sense to me. Come on, sell it. There we go. I don't know why that's being such a pain in the rear, but it is. Okay, so we'll park that there like that. We'll get our tractor turned off, and now just double check our chickens, make sure we're good, and advance into June and July. Excellent. Okay, so chickens, yeah, chickens are going to need food, but our wheat should be ready to go, right? Oh, no. It's not. Oh, no. I thought we were going to be ready to go. We must have planted it late. Oh, never mind. It is ready to go. It just took a second to update. There we go. All right. So now, as we do every year, because we don't have the money to buy a harvester, we're going to get this little thing here. And this time, I'm going to remember when I buy the tool. Let's see. Let's get the GPS mod set up so that I can use that. And we're going to lease this guy for $5,000. Then we're going to get this tool here, and we're going to increase the working speed so that we can get this stuff done a little bit faster. Grab that, because the last 2 times I've done harvest, I've had to do it at the regular speed, and man, does it take a long time to get that done. So now, we will grab this guy here. Get ourselves turned over like this. Let's see, get the GPS turned on, get the GPS set to heading mode, get our heading mode set to, I think, 90 degrees, yeah. Get our width set properly. Get the track set over to the edge of the field there. A little bit more. And away we go. And away we go. Let's try to make sure we get all of this here. Come on. All right, cool. So now we just need to go up and down the field a few times, gather up all of our. Oh, I forgot that this was we'll get some silage out of that. That's good. So yeah, this is going to be a relatively boring part of me going through and harvesting all of this. It's kind of funny to watch the harvester just zoom through all of this at an unrealistic speed, but as I said, you know, I still want to operate the machinery. I just don't want it to take as long as it does, because, you know, it takes a very long time at the normal speeds. So we'll stop here and let the swath kind of fill up there, so that way I don't have too much extra running around like that. I need to give myself a little bit of room to turn around. Come on, get down there. There we go. I need to give myself a little bit of room to turn around. Stop there and let the swath finish. Then I am going to go like this, because we need to make sure we're getting all the way on the edge over there. So anyways, I need to go back and forth over here, and then we'll switch over to the other field. All right, we are finishing up the wheat field on this side over here. Then we're going to head over there to do that one. I think I might put it on an AI worker on that side over there, though, so we can come back with the baler and all of that to pick up all of this and go turn it into silage. Let's go ahead and stop right here so we can finish letting the swath over here get done. And we'll take this over to the other field. We've gotten 2 full loads out of that, but I don't know that we're gonna actually make enough feed out of these fields, because the chickens need like 21,000 liters worth of food, and we have only gotten 9,000 so far out of that field, and I don't foresee this providing enough. I don't foresee this providing enough to make the difference, but let's go ahead and get that on a worker. We'll drop off this trailer here, And let's go grab our baler so that we can try to get a little bit more done with our time, because we're already at the 30-minute mark, and that's about as long as I like to make my videos. So we're going to be a little bit long on this one. That's okay, though. Let's get this over here. Get it turned on. And away we go. All right, so yeah, this should be relatively quick. Just got to do a couple of rounds around the field here, pick up all of our stuff. Like I said, this is an unrealistic baler, but as I said, I want to play with the machinery and just save a little bit of time by having it be a little bit more efficient, even if it does sacrifice a little bit on the realism. All right, so we'll swing around this way, come around like that to finish this side up. What? Why didn't it pick it up? What's going on here? That's weird. I don't know why it's not picking it up. Okay, is it broken? What's going on with this thing? Unload? Oh, that wrong thing. I really wish it would I really wish it would not do that. I'm not sure what's going on with my baling trailer. I'm not able to... Oh. I never reset it. Well, that would explain that. Oh my god. Alright, well, now we know why that was doing that. Now I gotta wait on this, wait on the silage additive to finish reloading, because I made a mistake and did that. Okay, so now that's down, and we're resetting. Alright, here we go. Well, that would explain a lot of that. Let's get ourselves turned around like this. Go down and back. We'll pick up our bale on the way back. Hopefully. A little bit of a wide turn here. Alright, that's fine. We gotta come back down this way anyways to pick up all the rest of our stuff. So we'll swing around. Try to get this done efficiently, but oh, picking up this bale is gonna be a pain. We're just gonna have to super strength it. There we go. Come on, get back in the... The controls for this game are just a little bit unintuitive sometimes. But that's alright, we'll figure it out. And then I do that and get stuck. Alright, come on, let's go. We need to go get this parked so we can take over our harvester and stop paying this guy. Because while it's convenient to have somebody doing it for us, it costs money. And he doesn't really do it. He doesn't really do a fast job of it. Okay. So let's get that turned off. Oh, I guess we just finished a full load there. Let's go get this dropped off, and then we'll finish up the field over here. All right, finishing up the last little bit of it here. We're gonna go get this stuff dropped off and get the harvester returned. Then we need to pick up the rest of this stuff over here, and we'll see where we're sitting as far as all of our wheat goes. So while this is unloading, we'll get our tractor over there doing the wheat or the straw. I think it's straw. The straw harvest, so that we can get that turned into silage as well. Every little bit helps with the money. Come on, over here. Right there. All right, so get this turned on and moving. Do a nice little circle around the edge here. Then some back and forth. So I'll finish this up and be right back. Alright, not sure why that last bale didn't wrap, but that's okay. We just need to get this this stuff unloaded into the silage pit over here. Just like we did the rest of that grass. Okay, and while we wait for that to go, we finished all of that, so let's go ahead and return our equipment. I need to be in the purchase menu. How about that? So we'll return the header, return the harvester, return. All right. And then we're going to wait for that to be finished there. That'll get pushed off into that. Ideally, both of those will go away. Or it's going to force me to run back here and do it manually. We can try that too. I wonder why that didn't get baled. Why it didn't get wrapped. Okay, well, we can figure that out at some later date. We don't have time for this. Anyways, let's go ahead and check out our wheat situation over here. We currently have 18,000, so this field was almost enough. I don't recall if I did any fertilizing. I want to say that I did, but I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to detach that trailer. Let's go get our bale trailer over here so that we can. We'll go sell that hay bale since my Silage Factory point of sale won't pick it up. It's kind of lame that that's doing that, but you know, it is what it is. We'll sell some eggs while we're at it since we have to grab the trailer anyways to do this. So we'll run over here, we'll pick up the bale real quick, we'll take it to the sell point, drop it off there. Not sure why it didn't get wrapped. And I'm not sure, because the hay can be used to feed cows, but you know, we don't have any cows right now. So let's we'll go over here and swing by and pick up our eggs as well. Come on. There we go. And we'll take all of this over to the sale point. And we'll just kind of stop right here and let it all sell. Every little bit helps. My straw bale going away? There it goes. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure why that was being such a pain, but we got it done. Let's get our trailer put back. And we need to get our chickens fed for as much as we can get them fed for now. Get the trailer put away like... Oops. That didn't go the way I wanted it to. I'll just drop it there because this episode's getting extremely long, but I want to get the chicken feed done before I let you guys go. So let's go ahead and get this trailer backed up under the silo here. Come on. I'll get it figured out here in a second. Hold on. I just need to get it under the thing there. There we go. All right. Well, cover gone. There we go. That's what I was trying to get done. Okay, 5,000 liters of, or 8,000 liters of food. Never mind. That's a lot more food than I thought. The trailer holds a little bit more than I thought it was going to hold, but that's all right. We're trying to hurry up and get this over here and done. Okay, so we'll offload this. And we'll watch the food kind of go up. 15, 22, 31, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88. All right, yeah, pretty much full out of that trailer load there. And as far as what we have left, we still have 10,000 available. That's not going to get us through the rest of the year, but it will get us relatively close. So it looks like these 3 fields here are going to be, you know, relatively close to what we're looking for. But anyways, we're way over on the time that I typically like to do for these, so we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Hopefully, you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button if you did, so that the YouTube algorithm will know and send the video out to as many people as possible. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing so now, so that when the next video comes out, it will show up in your feed, and you will be able to watch it as soon as it becomes available. Channel members do get early access to all of my content, so be sure to click that join button, check out the list of options available there, and decide if any of those are right for you. If you're not interested in a continuing commitment, be sure to click that thanks button for a one-time contribution if you found some value in the channel. Your direct contributions are greatly appreciated and a critical component to turning this into a full-time gig, which is the dream. So again, thank you very much for your time. Hope you guys are enjoying building this farm with me, and I'll see you for the next one.